Hey folks, Crazy Glenrady here again, and this time we're going to look at game number 9 in our 20 from 1994 series. This is a racing game. It's a beautiful racing game created by Namco, and it ran on their System 22 hardware, and it is called Ace Driver. It is the first in a series of games, and like a number of other popular racing games at the time, this could be hooked up to other cabinets via a cable so that several players could play at once, up to 8. But the regular cabinet was meant for 2 players at one time. We will not play 2 players at one time because in MAME it was not set up for 2 players at once. You could only play 1 player. But as you can see, the sprite scaling and rotation is just gorgeous. Sega was well known for that at the time, but Namco was doing a pretty darn good job too. You have a button that allows you to have 2 different viewpoints. You have a viewpoint like right behind your car, and you also have a viewpoint from the cockpit. And I would greatly recommend this viewpoint here, where you can see your car, not this one. I had a really hard time with the cockpit view. But there are 3 different classes of difficulty. There is, you can start out by choosing either automatic or manual transmission. I always go automatic. And there is the beginner class and the expert class, and there is a hidden one called Expert Pro class, and we will look at that later. You drive a F1 car, and the cabinet, one of them at least, there was an SD model and a DX model, and the DX model had rotating seats, so you were really in the action. You have to put in 2 credits to play. I like the helicopter that flies around the track. I don't recall if I saw this. I probably passed it by in an arcade back in the day. I didn't really get into racing games at the time, which is a shame because they were beautiful. A number of other Namco games ran on the System 22 hardware, like Prop Cycle and the Ridge Racer series and other games. There was a sequel to this called Ace Driver Victory Lap in '95, and then there was Ace Driver 3 Final Turn in 2008. There was a port of this intended for the PlayStation, but it was never released. So we're going to go ahead and get started. Now you see at the top left, underneath your time, and you have 3 checkpoints, so you can restore time. Underneath that time remaining is that's your rear, or is that your front view mirror? One is your front view mirror, and the other is your rear view mirror. That's not really important. This might be a touch easier than other racing games, or at least it feels that way to me. Maybe the default controls in MAME were better suited for me. I never use the brake. There is a gas pedal, brake. Again, there's viewpoint switch, steering wheel, and gear shift in case you chose manual transmission. Gear up, gear down. But I was just floored by the graphics of this game, and how smooth the scaling is. Just beautiful. In order to be able to put in your initials, you need to get number 1 at the end, and I'm not quite good enough to do that, even though this game feels easier than other racing games at the time for me. The car in front is just too hard for me to catch up to. I'll make second place, usually, unless I really screw up. This part here, you can just about drive straight through, just little tiny turns. Just kind of remember the layout of the track. The track is the same for all the difficulties. The hidden one, Expert Pro class, in which you need to do a trick to uncover, that one has 4 laps, and the other 2 have 3 laps. I love the attention to detail. If you go off-road accidentally, you can't. It doesn't seem like your car can be destroyed. This is the only major hairpin turn on the course. If you go off-roading a little bit, you can see your tires have dirt on them for a little bit. It's really cool attention to detail. And like, what was it, the Ridge Racer series? This has advertisements in it for other Namco games. That car that I hit was not one of the other racers. It was a pace car.
Game over.
And I did not end in first place, so I do not get to put in my initials. We will see me do that in just a moment. But man, the graphics on this game are just really impressive.
Automatic.
And we're gonna do automatic transmission again, and we'll do. We'll have a look at expert. Just the course. I won't finish first place. Sure as hell won't finish first place here. The cars are just tougher to try to keep up on. Yeah, use this viewpoint, or at least I just cannot get used to the other viewpoint. Yeah, try to avoid going on that shoulder. Even just a little bit on that shoulder can put you quite a bit behind the other cars. Yeah, like I said, there was a PlayStation port planned back in, I think, 95 or something of this first game, Ace Driver, but it was never released. I was late to the PlayStation party. I think I got mine in early 1997, but I really enjoyed it. Played a lot of great games on it. Yeah, there is a checkpoint right at the starting point, and there's one a few curves later, and then a number of curves after that one. And in the beginning or beginner difficulty, you start with 40 seconds, or no, 45 seconds. And your extended time can be anywhere between like 17 to 22 seconds. And that's 3 laps. The expert class that I'm doing right now, and you can see it says expert at the bottom left, that starts you with 40 seconds. And you get, again, probably somewhere between 17 to 22 seconds restored by going through a checkpoint. And that is 3 laps. And the Expert Pro class, which we have not looked at yet, I think we saw some dirt on the tires. Just cool attention to detail. In the Expert Pro class, you get 40 seconds to start, and 17 to 22 seconds extended time. But you have to complete 4 laps. And you see the lap number that you're on at the center of that image of the track. You cannot be spun around and face reverse and start driving backwards. The game won't let you. It will let you spin out, and that is extremely easy to do in the Expert Pro class. And this is the finish of the Expert track, and I did not do very good at that. You have to place in the top. Here we'll look at me beat Expert, or a beginner, with a cheat that gave me first place. But you have to not only get first place, but you have to, your time has to be, and there's Pac-Man on my car, one of the Namco advertisements. You have to be finish in first place, plus have your time be on the top list. And I think it showed all the best times on the in the attract mode. Here's me putting in my initials. I hope you had a fantastic weekend. If you're looking forward to the Super Bowl next week, I hope you eat well. Did not want either team in the Super Bowl, but I'll still be putting out a spread for me and my dad, and maybe some other people. We'll see what happens. I like to spring for a really nice feast. There, I just barely made the list, 10th. And we'll look at me finishing the Expert class, with cheats.
The race will be starting very soon. Are you ready? Go!
Yeah, in order to unlock the Expert Pro class, you have to hold down the gas pedal while you're pressing the view change switch when you're selecting your course, and you'll be able to unlock the Expert Pro class. The Expert class option will turn into Pro. And we will look at a little bit of that. Yeah, the viewpoints again are driver's view in the cockpit or behind the car. Choose behind the car. Definitely. Or at least I can never get used to the cockpit view. I was never a big fan of racing on TV. I thought it was boring. NASCAR or hot rod racing or whatever. Formula One racing, Indy 500, any of that. It wasn't my thing. Yeah, there are excuse me, the advertisements for Namco games or whatever includes Driver's Eyes, Starblade, Solvaloo, Rally X, Steel Gunner, and there was a theme park or an amusement park in Hong Kong owned by Namco called Wonder Park. There's an advertisement for that. Metal Hawk, Dirt Fox, Dig Dug. I think there's like a puka or something on your car. And also Pac-Man, and we saw the Pac-Man on the car. You can slam into walls and like lose a tire or get your frame bent or something, but the game fixes it for you right away. It's automatically repaired. You can lose a tire from slamming into the wall, but then you get your tire replaced automatically, but you still see the tire having rolled out onto the road, and you can bump into it again, even though it appears you never actually lost it. We'll look at that, a little bit of that later on. But yeah, remember at this point, you just little tiny turns maybe to get through that little part there. I've never been great at racing games. I've gotten better over the years, maybe.
Game over.
And that wasn't good enough time to make the top 10 list. And here is notice the ending of the expert if you made first place. You make first place and still see this ending spot, or this ending sequence. If you did not get your name on the high score list, then it will just say game over after this, and you won't get to put in your initials. That is Ace Driver. And again, this is the first in a series. And we'll use manual, but we'll also do the trick. And like I said, while you're putting your while you're holding down the view change button, you step on the gas, and that'll unlock the Expert Pro class, and then you get to choose it. We'll see how easy it is to... Yeah, you get spun around like that. Look out! It's the dirt on the wheels. Yeah, we're just gonna show little tiny snippets of this. I put on infinite time cheat too. It's just such a cool game. Bam! See, it looks like I lost a tire, but all of a sudden they fix it for you. But the tire is still out there on the road, and I just missed bumping into it. I will bump into it in another crash here coming up. Where's that tire? And we'll see me finish that in first place with, of course, with the name cheat. Finish line. Yeah, I did not finish in first place, actually. And I didn't get one of the fastest times either. Excuse me, but if you do get first place, you get to see the ending sequence at least. And in Expert Pro class, you get to see the credits. All the great guys and gals behind the excellent racing game Ace Driver. I thank you for watching. Hope you're enjoying my 1994 series. Looking forward to game number 8 coming up. 1,000 thanks to many people that were responsible for this game. Well, that was the great Ace Driver by Namco in 1994, game number 9 in our 20 from 1994 series. Well, thank you very much for watching. I hope you join me soon for game number 8. Y'all take it easy, everybody. Have a great weekend. Bye-bye, folks.